Hey guys, it's Erica with Perfectly Pink and Particularly Sassy, and today I am doing the iPhone 8 Plus unboxing. So I just got this at the Apple Store about 20 minutes ago. It's been quite the fiasco. I tried to order it on Verizon and they told me it would be here on the 3rd, and then it switched to the 25th, so I just canceled my order and went in and bought it. It was a lot quicker that way, and the Apple Store is actually pretty close to where I live. So that worked out a little bit better for me. I'm currently backing up my iPhone 6s that you saw in my previous unboxing video. So now we're gonna go ahead and unbox this guy, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like and hopefully get it all set up. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, didn't even need scissors for that. So I got this in the gold. The gold is really popular. It's not available as much as the other ones. So that is the first when you take off the top lid. Designed in Apple, California. There is the phone. Here is some information. It tells you about the side button, 3D touch, and Touch ID, which are all features that were previously on my phone, on my iPhone 6s. And then here it gives you just the other main buttons, their uses, and the lightning connector. And you get your basic 2 Apple stickers, which I still never have any use for. So there are those, and here is the phone. I previously had the 6S and it was a lot smaller, so this is going to be quite the difference. But I do like the back. A coworker of mine got one as well, and it's like a milky color on the back, but apparently it's glass from what I've heard, so it is a little bit more easily shattered than the previous ones, which I believe were aluminum all the way around. And this one is just aluminum on the sides. So that's what it looks like. I already have a case picked out, and this one comes with the standard Apple iPhone headphones, and these ones do have the cord, so they're not the AirPods, but it does come with a lightning connector. Although I do believe these iPhone headphones, yes, so they are, because this one doesn't have a jack in the bottom for a headphone jack, it just has the lightning connector cord. It comes with headphones that are just hooked up by the lightning connector cord, but it also comes with a converter, so if you have like a pair of Beats or a different brand of headphones, you can just plug them in here and then plug that in your iPhone. And you can also get things that will do like a split, so it'll plug in the bottom and you can split it between 2 different lightning cords, so you can charge your phone and listen to it with a pair of non-Apple headphones at the same time, whereas you can typically only put one thing in the jack. So there are those. I have tons of headphones from them, but obviously these ones are going to be more compatible with this phone. So I'm probably just going to start keeping the jack with me. However, in my car I have Apple CarPlay, and so I can just plug it in through the cord I have in my car, so it's not really that big of a deal. And then as standard use, it comes with the regular wall charger, and then I believe this one is a 3-foot lightning cord, and you can buy those in longer. I do have a 9-foot one that I bought off Amazon that I use by my bedside. So there's that. Leave that guy there. I have my brand new spec Presidio Clear and Glitter. I think I'm saying that right. Presidio? Previously I bought candy shell cases. This one seems pretty compatible. It has all the same things. Drop tested, and it's, I think they used to call it like army quality, but it's 8-foot drop tested, and I really like it because it's very smooth on the back. They had this in gold and in pink. Obviously I kind of wanted the pink one, but it looked like a cartoony pink and it looked a little too fake, so I decided to go with the gold. So this one, I'm really hoping it fits because it says it's technically made for this iPhone 7 Plus or the 6 Plus. But they say the 8 Plus is actually the same size, so it should be fine. And the ones that they were selling were all the same, but this is the one they shipped me, even though I selected the 8 Plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel off the back. As you can tell, it's kind of like a milky white color, even though this is the gold. It does even kind of come off rose gold, but that wasn't an option this time around. It was only your options of gold, black, and silver. So yeah, that fits perfectly, and it turned it on as I was doing that. So that's what it looks like in the case. I really like the glitter. I think it's very pretty. And then I do have 2 pop sockets. I'm not sure if I'm going to use both of them yet. I'm definitely going to put this one on here. This is the original one I bought off Amazon. And then I found this one at Francesca's. And I like it because it has a little kitty on it with a unicorn horn. But they're both Pop Socket brand. I know a lot of people do use two when they have the Plus. And I think I might do that as well, just for ease of holding it. And when I prop it up, it gives it a little bit more stability. So let me see how long this is going to take. Hi. Okay. English, United States. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how you're supposed to be able to just switch the phones. Because with the new, anything on iOS 11, you cannot back it up to your computer like you normally would. So instead, you do it this way. So this will pop up. You say continue. And then you scan that. And then hopefully it'll connect. Okay, so we're gonna set up the Touch ID. Use your fingerprint. Touch lightly. Okay, thank you. I know how to do this part. This was also featured in my last video, so I'm quite the pro at taking fingerprints. I'm like the worst too because I have all kind of fingerprints. Okay. Yeah, no SIM card installed. Okay, so I must have to reinstall this SIM card. Swap them over, who knows? If you guys can hear my cats meowing at the door, I apologize. Restore from iTunes backup. Okay, let's make sure my other guy is done. So unplug that, plug that into my laptop. This is my really long cord. If you had no idea, because my computer's actually on a desk that's literally like 4 feet away. So my computer's on the other side of this room right now. Let's see if it connects. Okay, so I had to go through and it won't let me back it up from an old iPhone. Okay, so now it's asking for this information. All right, guys, so now that I've updated it, it's all syncing from this phone over to this phone, and then when this is all done, I'm going to clear this phone and actually give it to my dad. So basically what you'll do is it kind of does what you normally would see, but you scan it, and then that way it can get all your information and transfer it instead of backing up to your computer. The first time I did this, I tried to back up to my computer, just assuming doing it like I always have, and that actually did not work, so that was extremely frustrating. But I'm going to go through and update all my settings and stuff, and make sure that everything looks the way I want it to look. Hopefully it's easy to set up. It was pretty easy last time. Last time I ordered my phone just through Verizon, and when it arrived, I had to do all the updating myself and transferring of information, and that seemed to be okay. So we'll see what happens. I did get this guy in the 256 gigabytes, even though they had the lowest now is the 64 gig, and yeah, this is 256. There's no in between. Those are the only two. And then my previous phone, I think, had several options as well, but I bought it in the 64 gig. So this one's technically more, although I never used up all the space in this one. So it didn't really make sense to get more, but we just decided that that would be better for me. I could take unlimited pictures for the most part, and anything like that I needed to save, it just wouldn't be an issue of storage. So I think right now my phone actually has more storage than my computer, which is pretty impressive. But okay, so that was actually pretty quick. Okay, sure. Well, I'll do all the settings later. We'll set that up later. I never use Apple Pay. I don't trust it. True tone display. iPhone automatically adapts to ambient lighting conditions and make colors appear consistent in different environments. Ooh, sure. Meet the new home button. Make your iPhone experience even more personal by choosing the click that's right for you. Ooh, let's do this. Okay, tap on the option below, press the home button and give it a try. Okay, so they have like different feedback feelings. I don't really feel much of a difference. Okay, we're just gonna go with 2. That was the default. I don't know. Choose how you would like to view your phone. Zoomed, shows larger text. Standard. Yeah, we'll just do standard. Get started. Whoop! So it started me as a brand new phone, basically, but it's got my phone number attached to it. So it didn't back up any of my contacts. So this should be fun. So I'll have to set all this up. But yeah, so that's what the phone looks like. I'll have to go through and get it all put together to my, cool. I'll have to go through and get it all put together the way that I want it. So, okay. Well, I will go do that, and then I might come back and give you guys a little bit more information. Okay guys, so I thought I would go ahead and just give you a quick visual on how to install a pop socket. I did buy these 2. I got this one on Amazon, and then I found this one at Francesca's, and I like this one a lot better. However, I think I'm going to use 2 because a lot of times that does work a little bit better for people. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one out of its packaging. If I can figure. Oh, cool. It said it will not stick to some silicone and waterproof cases. Hopefully this is one of the cases it sticks to. It stuck to my old one, so. The one thing about these phone stands, I don't know, grips, phone grips, is that they are reusable. So, why is this such a pain? Pop socket user manual. Oh yeah, so if you do use 2 pop sockets, you can like wrap your earbuds around the back. That's a little bit more fancy than I plan on being with them. I just really need to figure out how to, pop it out. Boom. Okay, so it's made with like a silicone type of jelly. So it's not like a command strip. It's a little different. So you can actually reuse it. So I've put my old one on. My other phone is updating still. I put my old one on a couple of times. So like when I originally put it on this one, it was not the right height on the phone to where it felt comfortable in my hand. So I ended up having to take it off and redo it, and that seemed to be fine, and it still works very well. So this one, I'm gonna figure out, oh, this pop socket feels a little different. Maybe it just feels different because it's newer. I'm gonna figure out where it feels best in this turn, so it doesn't really matter what way I put it on, but I'm gonna figure out where it feels best on the phone when holding it, and then I will drop my brand new phone on a pair of scissors. Anyway, I'll see where it feels best, and then that is where I will stick it. Hopefully it sticks on this phone type of case. I'm sure it will. My other case was the exact same. So I kind of feel like that's a good spot to put it. Right back here on the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'm gonna see where I put it on this one. It was just over the iPhone symbol on that one, but these phones, the iPhone symbol is gonna be in a separate place. I feel like right on top of the iPhone symbol is good. I don't know. That feels comfortable to me. But I'm nervous because I hate having to take them off, because I feel like the more you take them off, the more you put them on, it ruins the stick. So we'll see what happens, but that seems to feel pretty good. I'm actually gonna measure it real quick. I'm gonna put my other phone next to it and see where that's at. So this one's a little bit higher on this phone, and that's the base. So I feel like it should feel about the same, no? I know this one's a little bit wider, so it makes it different. One thing I don't like, every time I flip this phone up, it wakes up. And I feel like that's a waste. I'll have to turn that off. I don't like that. So we'll just do that, I guess. I don't know what the manual says, if it says anything about best placement. Yep, it says to wash it, just wash it with, rinse it with water and air dry. Don't pull on the button. Lower me for video chat. See how to assemble and disassemble me on YouTube. So if you're interested in any of that information, and you can make them custom, and you can buy accessories for them. So I feel like that's in the middle of the phone, but I feel like if I end up doing two, okay, I'm just gonna put it down here. I just really feel like that's the best place for it. So take off this little seal, and I'm just gonna place it where I think it needs to go. So hopefully that works. I'm gonna give it a minute to stick. And it pops back up. Yep, I feel comfortable with that. So I'm glad I made that decision. And then if I put the second one on there, I'll put it up here, and you can kind of hold it with like two hands. So cool. I just want to show you guys how to install that. So let me know what you think of my pop socket, if you guys have one, and if you have more than one on your phone, and how you like it like that. So thank you guys so much. Added both of my pop sockets because this phone is bigger. It requires two if you want to be able to stand it up. If you only want it to support your hand while you're holding it, then you just need the bottom one. But I did have two already, and so I went ahead and just installed them both, and that way I can hold it. You can also wrap your headphones around it if that's something that you're interested in. I just did it so that I can be able to stand it up freely like that. I work with children during the day, and they like to watch movies, so I can set it up on their table, whereas this phone I only needed the one, and it held up just fine. But this phone's a lot bigger and a lot more top heavy. So that is how that looks, and I just gotta wait for everything to update. So it should take a while. But thank you guys so much for watching, and please give this video a like. Let me know if you got your new iPhone 8s, or if you got the iPhone X. I'd love to hear what people think about that one. So thank you guys again for watching, and keep it sassy.